I want you to answer this honestly. When was the last time you woke up and actually felt excited to start your day? Not because something amazing was happening, not because it was your birthday, just because you felt alive. For a lot of people, it's been so long they can't even remember. You sleep, you rest, you stay in bed longer, yet somehow you still wake up exhausted. It's like charging your phone all night only to find the battery at 100%, but somehow it still runs slow. So you start asking yourself, what's wrong with me? Why can't I feel normal anymore? Am I just lazy? No, I don't think you are. I think you're carrying things your mind was never designed to carry. And today, I want to show you how to finally start feeling like yourself again. Not overnight, not with some magical life hack, but by changing 6 things that quietly drain your mind every single day. Number 1, stop trying to rest your body. Start recovering your mind. The biggest mistake most people make is thinking sleep solves everything. It doesn't. Sleep repairs your body. Recovery repairs your mind. Those are completely different things. Imagine charging your phone while leaving 50 apps still running. The battery reaches 100%, but the phone still feels slow. Why? Because the problem wasn't the battery. The problem was everything running in the background. Your brain works exactly the same way. You're thinking about next week. You're replaying yesterday. You're comparing yourself to other people. You're worrying about money. You're worrying about school. You're worrying about your future. Even while you're sleeping, your brain is still working overtime. No wonder you wake up exhausted. Sometimes you don't need more sleep. You need fewer things to carry. Number 2, your brain was never meant to be busy all the time. Think about the moment you wake up. What's the first thing you touch? For most people, it's their phone. Notifications, messages, videos, news, social media. Before your feet even touch the floor, your brain is already running a marathon. By lunchtime, you're mentally exhausted. Not because you worked hard, because your attention has been pulled in 50 different directions. Imagine trying to have 6 conversations at exactly the same time. Eventually, your brain simply gives up. Being constantly connected isn't the same as being productive. Sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do is allow your mind to experience silence. Number 3, stop comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlights. Comparison is exhausting, not because other people are succeeding, because comparison convinces you you're falling behind. You see someone getting promoted, someone buying a new car, building a business, someone getting thousands of followers, someone getting married, and suddenly your own progress feels invincible. But here's what you don't see. You don't see their failures. You don't see the nights they cried. You don't see the mistakes they made. You're comparing your unfinished chapter to someone else's highlights reel. Imagine judging your first day at the gym against someone who's been training for 10 years. Of course, you feel discouraged. Growth becomes much lighter the moment you stop measuring your life with someone else's ruler. Number 4, stop waiting for life to slow down. A lot of us keep saying, I'll rest after this, after exams, after work, after this project, after I make enough money. But somehow, there's always another after. Life doesn't suddenly become less busy. You simply become better at protecting your peace. Waiting for the perfect moment to feel better is like waiting for the ocean to stop making waves before you learn how to swim. It isn't going to happen. You have to learn to breathe, even when life feels heavy. Number 5, create more than you consume. Here's something that's changed the way I think. Ask yourself this: today, did you create more or consume more? Did you spend more time building or scrolling, writing or watching, learning or comparing? Every time you create something, your brain feels useful. But every time you only consume, your brain becomes full. Imagine eating all day without ever moving your body. Eventually, you'll feel sluggish. Your mind is the same. It doesn't just need information, it needs expression. Write, draw, study, cook, exercise, build something, because creating gives your mind a reason to feel alive again. Number 6, remember who you were before life became so heavy. Think back to when you were younger. You laughed easier. You got excited over little things. You weren't constantly thinking about deadlines, bills, responsibilities, the future. You weren't happier because life was easier. You were happier because your mind wasn't carrying so much weight. That version of you still exists. You're just buried under stress. Feeling like yourself again isn't about becoming someone new. It's about removing everything that made you forget who you already are. So maybe you don't need another motivational speech. Maybe you don't need to completely restart your life. Maybe you just need to stop carrying things that were never yours to carry. Your mind isn't weak, it's tired, and there's a difference. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to have your whole life figured out by tonight. You just need to take one small step. Put your phone down for a while. Go for a walk. Write your thoughts down. Talk to someone. Drink some water. Watch the sunset. Do something that reminds your brain life isn't only about surviving, because one day you're going to wake up and without even realizing it, you're going to smile again. Not because everything became perfect, but because you slowly found yourself again. And when that day comes, you realize something. You weren't trying to become a different person. You were simply finding your way back to yourself.